Since our SMS inbox was, well, becoming a data goldmine, banks scan transaction alerts to assess your spending patterns. Loan companies analyze salary credits and repayment behavior. E-commerce platforms track delivery messages and purchase activity. Fintech apps read OTP flows, balances, EMI reminders, subscriptions, and shopping habits to profile you a lot better. And all of this, of course, existed because SMS was never truly private. Now that era is, well, starting to end, because Google and Apple have officially begun rolling out end-to-end encrypted RCS messaging between Android and iPhone users, meaning the default texting layer itself is finally becoming encrypted. Google and Apple have officially started rolling out end-to-end encrypted RCS messaging between Android and iPhone users. So if you're using iOS 26.5 on supported carriers, latest Google messages on Android, you'll of course begin seeing a lock icon inside chats, which means messages are encrypted while moving between devices. Not just actually Android to Android anymore, not just iMessage between iPhones, you gathered that. Actual cross-platform encryption, which is, according to us, quite a breakthrough. For years, as we know, iPhone to Android chats fell back to SMS. Compressed videos, broken reactions, no read receipts, no encryption. Ancient infrastructure, yeah, clearly. Now, RCS replaces most of that. This rollout actually gives out this: better media quality, typing indicators, Wi-Fi messaging, modern group chats, end-to-end encryption. So what has Google done? Google actually has been pushing Apple publicly to adopt RCS for quite some time now. Apple was the one which was resisting. Now, both companies are aligned. This, I feel, is a security shift because SMS was never encrypted, which meant one of the largest remaining unencrypted communication channels on Earth is actually now finally starting to close the loop. And that too, quite silently, without most people even realizing it. And this is where actually the story gets quite intriguing. The same week Google and Apple expanded encryption, Meta reportedly confirmed it is shutting down optional end-to-end encryption for Instagram DMs. So while one part of the internet is becoming more private, another is becoming more scannable. Yeah, it makes me wonder why. And I think this is where the answer lies: the business models. Apple and Google don't depend heavily on reading private DMs for advertising. Meta does. We will of course not be surprised if they do the same with WhatsApp in the coming days. But that's of course another conversation. But the important nuance here is this. Apple clearly says, iMessage remains the best way to communicate between Apple devices, end quote. Meaning, blue bubbles are not going away. Apple is not merging iMessage into RCS, which is a good thing. They're of course simply making Android conversations less terrible. That's of course a different thing. Messaging is now infrastructure. OTP verification, banking alerts, customer support, commerce, AI assistants, healthcare, travel. Everything we know flows through messaging. And now the world's two biggest mobile ecosystems finally are supporting encrypted cross-platform communication, and that too by default. That of course never happens in technology. But this definitely happens on front page. This is the front page take. SMS is not, well, fully dead yet. Fallback systems will still exist. Older devices will still rely on it. But structurally, I'm pretty sure you've understood, this is kinda the beginning of the end. The internet's oldest messaging layer is now finally being replaced. And the bigger story is not just encryption, it is actually this. The future of communication is now splitting into two worlds, which is privacy-first systems and surveillance-ready systems. And every tech company is choosing a side. Which are you on? Please do let us know in the comments below. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by the AIM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.